Good morning and welcome to Wake and Bake with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good, can't complain. Guess what? We have a little bit from Corky this morning. Hey Corey, hey Sunnyside, hey no one really matters but cats. We have something from Corky this morning. And you know I can't let that go. I just can't. We're going to watch and see what Corky has to say. Not because he is important, but because he is unimportant. And because we want to laugh.
Now, I understand that I've got several women here on YouTube.
Several women. No. No, pal. You're misinterpreting it. We don't want your body. No. I want to slap you silly. Oh, wait. That's done happened.
Trying to get my attention. And, I'm flattered somewhat.
Get your attention? No, pal. No. No, turd. I don't want your attention. I don't want your attention. I liked it when you were gone. It was quiet. Look at that face. Just look at that fucking face. Girls, I know you're weeping into your sodas right now and into your coffee, but he's not single, guys. He's not single. He's not ready to mingle.
It's kind of obscene. Because these women have husbands that they should be paying attention to. And I'm just like, I'm not a piece of meat. Even though to my woman, I'm definitely a piece of meat. Delicious.
A piece of rancid meat. Well, if you're going to call yourself a piece of meat, what I've got is prime rib. I've got prime rib at home. Why would I leave prime rib for a piece of bologna? You're a piece of bologna. You know what bologna's made of? Lips and peckers. Why would I leave prime rib for lips and peckers?
Piece of meat. But I'm only for her, not for you.
Hey, so, Sunnyside.
Let's have a little bit of a conversation about this, shall we? Yes.
Hey, Shaza.
I am in a committed relationship. I am in a committed relationship.
Hey, Jamie Earl.
I do not need Calypso, Carrie, Null, Rabbit Bat, the cacophony of middle-aged, unattractive, mentally unstable, emotionally unstable women.
Boy, you calling me unattractive really doesn't do anything to me because you're not very attractive either. As a matter of fact, you and that dog you're with, y'all complete each other. And I'm very, very happy about that because y'all are both a couple of dogs. Y'all are dogs, man. Yukonuba is chasing y'all down trying to get y'all in their show. Serious fucking business, man. Y'all need a milk bone and a fucking flea collar for real. Last time I checked, I didn't need a flea collar and a milk bone. You do.
Constantly. Messaging me, texting me, DMing me, making videos about me.
I don't text you, DM you, or any of that. I just make videos about you. I cover your videos. That's all I fucking do. I refuse to talk to you. I refuse to talk to you whenever you wanted to talk to me and you got bent out of shape about it. Now, who wants who? I think you want me. That's what I think. I think you and your little creepy black heart want me to want you. And you know what? I don't want you. Fuck no, I don't want you. Like I said, why would I give up prime rib for a slice of bologna?
Really don't need that. I really don't. Because here's the thing. I am with Sabella. I am with Sabella. She is my ride or die. She is my one and only. Like, it took me so long to find the perfect woman for me. And then these whores and these sluts like Carrie think that they're gonna come along and like, it's like, Carrie, you've got a marriage that you either need to leave or you need to save.
You know, I think he wants these women to want him. In his twisted mind, he wants these women to want him. We don't want him. He wants it to be so. Mm. That coffee was good. And in case you're wondering what my mug says, it says, "I don't fart, I just whisper in my pants. Sometimes it's a scream." And it has a rooster on the front. Timu. Yeah, anyhow, you want us to want you. Yeah, I'm not forgetting my shit because I'm not high. Well, it's because I got to go to the show and I got to be somewhat straight for it, at least in the beginning, because I got to count money. Today's our big day. Today's our big day. We didn't do shit yesterday, so today's our big day, and we got to make up for everything we didn't get yesterday. I don't want to be like whenever I ate 3 squares of that fucking weed chocolate and go and be in the middle of counting money and then like I shouldn't handle money. I shouldn't handle money. uh, Nick, it shows. You know what it shows that you're drinking and making this video that you ain't got the balls to say this sober. You hunchback of Notre Dame looking son of a bitch.
Calypso, you're dating a guy who has a fucking
Hey, deviant!
kid
Whoop whoop!
with another woman. 2 kids with another woman. Holy shit. Holy shit. No, I mean, I get it. I get it. I'm hella sexy. I'm hella beautiful. Like, I'm so fucking good. God damn, I'm fucking sexy. But, it's like some of y'all who I only heard of once I met Sabella, Carrie, Calypso, you're all sitting there like going off about, oh, I've always liked you, Nick. I've always liked you. I've always been interested in you. I've always wanted, to know what it would be like to.
Yeah, he's drunk.
No. No, 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 no. 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 You accuse Anya of this shit. Anya has Henrik. I know Henrik. Like, I literally I've not met Henrik physically. I've talked to Henrik.
Look, drunky McDrunkerton. I can do better than a drunk that's on welfare and that can't control himself. I'm glad you and Sabella found each other. I mean that. I mean, all jokes aside, all of my bullshit aside, I'm glad that they found each other. I am. I am deeply glad that they found each other because no one should be alone. And that he could find a measure of happiness. I am not that big as I'm not so big a bitch that I can't be happy for someone. I don't want you, you prick. I don't want you. I want to choke you. I want to slap you. I want to gut punch you. But I don't want you.
Henrik is a motherfucking Viking. Henrik is a good man. Not, I'm just not gonna fucking do that. No, sorry. I'm not afraid of Henrik. It's just like he's a man as
Shit!
I am a man.
Heinrich
And then
seems
I
like a man.
see
You seem like a pipsqueak. You're a pipsqueak. You're a little man. You're what, 5'3"? 5'2"? You're my height. Little man. And it burns your ass inside. And you know what? It's not really important how tall a man is. A man could be my height and I'd date him. Marry a man my height. If John was my height, I'd marry him. It don't fucking matter. I just like it that it burns your ass. Wee man on the outside, wee man on the inside. Doesn't matter how tall John is. John could be 4'11" if it doesn't fucking matter. He would still be more man than you are. It's what the man has on the inside that counts. Looks are unimportant too, Corky. But it just so happens that my man is a devastatingly handsome man when he's got a haircut and a shave. So I can't help it that I won the lottery. I got prime rib. It's like I said, you got fucking you're baloney. You're baloney. And you know, I would rather go without than be with a man such as yourself. I would. I'd rather go without. I'll wait for the man that I want. I waited for years for that man. Years. Oh, I dated around, but, nothing serious.
I see Carrie, I see Calypso, I see all these other women, and it's just like, I see their men, and it's like TJ and Michael, and I'm just like, the fuck? It's cringe. Pure cringe. Pure cringe. So here's what I'm going to do for you. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Understand that I am with Sabella. There's nothing you could do to even entertain my wildest, most passionate fantasies. Believe me.
And there is nothing you can do to ever turn my head. You're an oddity. That's all. You're an oddity. Nothing more. You're a curiosity. You're something that we like to laugh at. You are a source of irritation. You are a source of ire. And I like it when you get drunk and go on stream and go do all this rambling, stupid shit. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for the content. It made it a lot less um, difficult for me to decide what to run this morning. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sabella is Literally, she is God given. Literally. Do you know how many chickens I had to sacrifice to get her? Do you know how many late night rituals in the middle of an empty field, calling out to Lilith during a full moon to get Sabella? You don't. No, you. No. So when I hear crusty, gross, ugly ass bitches like Calypso, oh my god.
They aren't that much older, and no, I'm not taking up for them. I mean, they aren't that much older, and she's headed up on the big 4-0 herself.
Carrie. Sit there and babble. Babble nonsensically. That they could have had me in fucking 2013. Bitch, I didn't even know you in 2013. I didn't even know you in fucking 2020. It's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Who would want you? Who the fuck would want you? I wouldn't want you. I wouldn't fucking want you. Not even if I was desperate. Not even if there were no other men on the excuse me, on the face of the fucking planet. Nope.
Isabella knows all about me. She knows
Hey,
everything
PT
about
Ham.
me. And she still loves me. She still chooses me, and I still choose her. Because I know everything about her. It's like you people have so much to learn about love, about truth, about compassion, about power, about connection.
Hey, Lady Starfire. So did I.
There's this concept of the power couple. Usually it happens, in the 20s, right? A couple of 20-year-olds get together and they just fucking fire off like a rocket. Well, you know what? Me and Sabella were a power couple. And unfortunately, we understand the world that we're living in, and we have to hide what we're doing from all the rest of you till we can succeed. Then, once we succeed...
Hey, Shiloh. Shiloh in the house.
Carrie, Calypso, TJ, others will come crawling towards us, begging for help.
I'll never come to you begging for help. I'd sooner die. I'd sooner die than ask you for help. You don't understand how pride works. I'd rather die than ask you for help. I'd rather chew sand. I'd rather chew glass.
Here's the dirty little secret. I can't give you salvation. Nobody can. Nobody can. Salvation comes when you acknowledge the wickedness within your own heart and seek to do better.
She's being adorable over there.
She is being very adorable because she's a beautiful little kitty cat. People sit there and they toss terms like resurrection, redemption, salvation. Spend 10 minutes and just look in the mirror. Look in any mirror.
I have, Nick. And you know what? I don't like what I see a lot of the time. Because there's a lot of things I can improve. When you look in the mirror, boy, my pa's game is on point. He looks drunk here. Boy, you can't hold your liquor for shit. You can't. You can't hold your liquor for shit. I don't like what I see a lot of the times because I know there's a lot of things I could improve in my life. But I got a lot of blocks up here. A lot of blocks up here. So many, it is unfucking real. It's terrible. But you know what? I admit that. I admit my faults and failings. I admit that I've got them. You do not. You think that you're a perfect being and you think that you've got it all nailed down. Yeah. While you're in your Section 8 house, living off your benefits, barely scraping by. You got it all figured out, Nick. You got it all figured out. Oh, I do too, Shaza.
Sympathy for what you used to be. Have empathy for what you are now. And say, I'm going to change. And then actually make a commitment. Take the effort to change. No one's going.
Oh, shut up, Nick. Grown-ups are talking. So what do y'all think of the sparkles that I put on the screen? What do y'all think of that? Y'all like the sparkles? I like the sparkles. Or are they too distracting?
Going to punish you. No one. There is no God, no goddess, no devil, no demon, no angel that is going to come punish you. How do I know this? Well, easy. Because I told them that they're not allowed to. The only person punishing you is you. That's right. That's right. You feel the stink of sin. Choosing to focus on that and of growing and improving and becoming what you could be. I know some of y'all can listen because, yes, I've been imbibing willingly. Like, who is this man to speak such wisdom?
Who is this man?
He's naked, he's old, he's gray, he's ugly, he's laying in bed half naked, blah, blah, blah. That's fine.
You know what? You're naked, you're old, you're ugly, and you're talking out of your ass. What, you don't think that there's consequences for things that you do? I thought you paid a hell of a fucking consequence for all the shit that you fucking did. Going to prison wasn't enough of a fucking consequence, but you paid a consequence nonetheless. You don't think you should have to have consequences for shit you do. And I'm speeding this bitch up because he's getting on my damn nerves. Drunks usually do.
I don't fault you for that. I promise you in the next year, things are going to be very different for me and for Isabella. The question is,
Isn't that what you said last year? Didn't you say something similar last year? That things were going to be different for you and Sabella, and that you had irons in the fire, and that you was going to be doing things and stuff? I don't look for anything to be any damn different. You're going to still be in that little apartment and still doing the same shit you're always doing.
are they going to be different for you? Are you going to still be focused on YouTube videos from a student film back in 2010 or 9 or 11? 2000. I mean, really think about this, right? Carrie is obsessed, and all my mirrors and a lot of other people, obsessed with the student film that I was in back in 2008. 2008.
We're not obsessed with it as much as I think it's fucking funny. You have no acting chops, dude. You have no acting chops. None.
Kind of an embarrassment, actually. Kind of embarrassing. Yeah, I really do wish we could all come together, talk it out, and find peace. The peace of Christ. So the thing of it is like, the peace of Christ means understanding. The peace of Yahweh means genocide, which, as we see in various countries, such as currently Israel committing upon the Palestinians. It's just frustrating because I actually have a degree in religious studies, and it's like I should be.
Let's see that degree. I showed mine. Now you show yours. And I know you saw it because you watched my shit. I showed mine. Now you show yours.
In the mix. I literally should be in the mix. And the thing of it is, it's like talking with you. Talking with you, little people. With the Carries, with the Shanties, with the teddy bears, with the TJs, with the All My Mirrors, with the Blues, with the Von Heltons. The thing with this is like, you love, worship, and obey people on screen that wouldn't give you the time of fucking day. Right? Yeah. You listen to Tim Pool, or you listen to Hassan Piker, or you listen to any of these people, and you know, it's like, if you saw them on the street, and you said to them, hey, I watch your videos, yada yada yada. They wouldn't care. They'd be looking for a networking opportunity.
Get Steel Reserve. It gets you drunk efficiently and they're cheap. I know because there's a drunk that goes into Wesselman's and buys them all the fucking time.
They'd be saying, how many videos do you have? How many viewers do you have? How many views do you have? How many clicks do you get? How many likes? That's all they care about. They wouldn't care about the human. Because,
You know, Nick, I may be the only person on the face of the planet that doesn't really give a shit about that. I just give a shit about my core audience. That's all I care about is my core audience and my regulars and the newbies if they come in. And newbies get love when they come in. So they're encouraged to come back. And, you know, I don't care about clicks and views. I really don't. You know, I give it some credence. I'm not gonna lie. And I know my views have gotten a little bit better on some of my videos, but it just means I got to adjust, figure out what I did right, what I did wrong, and adjust from there. I don't care if my channel grows at all. I kind of like things the way they are now. It's kind of like whenever you get a plate of French fries, and you get the ketchup and everything the way you want it, and it's perfect. Or the plate of nachos where you've got everything just so. You got the perfect ratio of meat, cheese, beans, cheese, and everything right where it is, and the jalapenos, and you get one at every fucking bite. That's exactly the way I've got it right now. Yeah, I related it to food.
we've handed over intimacy for power. And you know this. You fucking know this. And
Hey, feminine energy, how you doing?
what you say. Fine. I mean, in this next life, I have yet to determine if I'm going to be on this planet or another. But that's what you're choosing. That said,
That's awesome. No one really matters but cats.
I am with Sabella. And I'm so very sorry for who those of you, Carrie, and others are that are unwilling to have healthy relationships with your lovers rather than pining after me, who I cannot love.
You know what? I don't pine after you. I pine after my one true love. The one that I can't live without. The one that I need. That is who I pine after. My one true love. You get one. There's one to a pack. And I can't wait till he comes home. And we'll be spending the day together. which will be awesome.
Reasons why
I just
I cannot
farted.
love someone like Shani or Carrie or W. Raise your standards. Look within yourself and become the Christ that you so boldly proclaim. Because I am arrogant. I am arrogant. I am arrogant. Right? Yes.
Enough.
Enough.
Enough for tonight.
Right. It's just worried that the peasants have had too much wisdom, and I understand that. For 21 minutes.
I'll start getting you.
I like to be God.
And it.
Keeps me human. I am unto myself a God.
Where's my Mr. at?
Loving others within me. Feels so good.
Can't Sabella's love be enough? Why do you have to have everybody online's love too? Because it seems like you're seeking something, but you're not going to find it.
I like it when you groom me. Yes, groom me. Groom me.
There's butter with the mister.
Yes.
But the mister's on the floor underneath the table.
Do I need to get it?
No, it's fine. I'll get it later.
This is a video. I haven't uploaded it yet.
Uh-huh.
So it's not my
Hey, see-through gypsy.
quite a few views. I'll
love
stop
this
and
thing.
upload it now.
Now I want fucking nachos. You know, I might have nachos for breakfast. I could tell y'all a great way to make some lazy person nachos. And I will here in just a second. I'll tell you while I pull up the next video. We're not watching the foot massage video. We'll watch that later. Mayor McCheese has got something up new. The moon.
All right, folks. I want you to listen up. All right.
Yeah, now listen up. This is really complicated what I'm getting ready to tell you. First, you take some some chips. You know, they could be Doritos if you're feeling really fancy, or just some regular Cantina chips. Corn chips of any kind will do. Fritos, Tostitos, any kind. Then you take some Steak and Shake chili. The Steak and Shake chili is going to be a little on the expensive side, but trust me, it's worth it. You heat the Steak and Shake chili till it's nice and hot. About 3-4 minutes. Be sure to put something over the chili or it will pop all over your damn microwave. Then you dump the chili over the chips. Then you take some shredded cheese and put it like a halo over the chips and chili. Stick it back in the nuker until you nuke the cheese. Then you put jalapenos over it. Lazy person nachos, or you can use any chili you want. Any canned chili, and you have lazy person nachos.
I've been tracking the moon's progress because of all this blood moon and shit, right? All right. So the moon was here.
Hey, Isabella
Then the moon was
Rose.
here. Then the moon was over there. Then the moon was over there. Then the moon was over there. Then the moon was back there. And in the next step, the moon should be back there, right? Yeah. That's the normal track of the moon across the sky, right? Okay. Well, I just went to go use the bathroom, and the moon is now backwards in a previous location that it already was in. After being over there, back there, it's now back over here. No, the moon is not supposed to do that. The moon is not supposed to go backwards. If it's tracking this way, which it is, it's going from here, then here, then here, then over there, then back there, then the next logical progression would be back there behind me, directly behind me. Well, it's not. It's now back over here to my right, instead of being behind me where it's supposed to be.
Shut up!
Okay? So, something is wrong.
You're
Now, is this a
fucked
glitch in
in
the
the
matrix?
head. You're fucked in the head, dude. The moon is the moon. It's going the way it's always gone. What the hell is wrong with you? I mean it. The fuck is wrong with you? He just look in his eyes. He's not got a thought one in his fucking head. He's dumb. You're dumb da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum dum dum.
I don't know. But I know the moon ain't supposed to be right there. No, it's not. Because
If the moon had a major tracking issue, do you know what would happen to the Earth? If the moon suddenly changed direction, do you know what would happen to the Earth? It would be catastrophic.
the moon was over there last night. Way over there. Way back there. And so the natural progression then was it should have been right behind me, directly behind me. Well, it's not tonight. It's over here to my right instead of being behind me, which means something is wrong. Now, I don't claim to know what's wrong. I don't claim to know what's going to happen as a result of this. But what I do know is that the moon is not supposed to be where it is. It should be behind me, not to the right of me. So something is wrong because the moon's not where it's supposed to be. Okay? The moon is not where it's supposed to be. Because just last night, it was over here in this back corner over here, to my right and behind me. My back corner, my back right corner. How would you say that? I guess, well, it'd be southwest, according to me. If this is north, going this way, over my head here, going north, then that would be south, and then this would be west, and then that would be east. Or no, that would be west, this would be east. Okay, so I'm sorry, it'd be southeast then, to my location. Okay, but still, the point is that the moon is not where it's supposed to be, because the moon's supposed to be directly behind me, and it is not. It is to the right of me. Now, what does that portend? Well, I don't know, class. I have no idea. But
what he fails to realize is that if there is a major change in direction in the orbit of the moon, there would have to be something catastrophic happen here on Earth. If the moon was shot out of our orbit, it would be catastrophic to the Earth. The consequences to this planet would be dire. It would cause oh my God. I am so mad right now over his stupidity that I can't even speak. I can't even form thoughts. He makes me unreasonably angry. He is that stupid. This stupid makes me angry. His stupidity actually makes me angry.
what I do know is that it's where it's not supposed to be, which means something is rotten in Denmark.
You know what's rotten in Denmark? Your drawers.
And yes, that's just a colloquialism. Obviously, there is not really something rotten in Denmark. It's a colloquialism. All right. Anywho, now, with the moon being not where it's supposed to be, that would mean that something is bad wrong. So, keep your head on a swivel. Don't let up for a second, because I don't know what the hell that means. Moon's going backwards now? No. No, the moon is not supposed to go backwards across the sky. It's supposed to go forwards across the sky, which is typically left to right. It's not supposed to go backwards. Okay? So something is wrong, folks. Either we got a shit ton of missing time, at least a couple days of missing time, or CERN turned on their damn machine and fucked everything up again, or maybe the gods are trying to spare us somehow, some way, or it could be a symbol of impending
Hey, Stones,
doom.
Bones, and Collectibles.
I have to throw it out there. It's a possibility. But I don't know what it means. I don't claim to know what it means, but I do know that the moon is not supposed to be to the right of me. It's supposed to be directly behind me, and it is not. It is to the right of me, which is wrong. It's not supposed to be there. So keep your heads on a swivel. because something is not right. Something is not fucking right with this picture. Okay? And if
they turned on CERN again, people! They turned on CERN again! So now the moon is rotating backwards.
Hopefully some of you can confirm that it's not in the sky that it was last night. Okay? Because I literally tracked this thing. It was over here. Then the next night it was there. Then the next night it was to the right of me. And then the next night it was catty corner, at an angle behind me. And so tonight it should be directly behind me, right? Because it's tracking the sky, right?
Hey,
well,
Lady
guess what, class?
Starfire.
It's to the right of me instead of behind me like it's supposed to be. So something is wrong. Something is wrong. It's not supposed to be to the right of me. It's supposed to be directly behind me right now. If it continues its track across the sky, right? Well, it didn't. Now it's to the right of me. So something is wrong. Either CERN turned on their machine, or the gods have intervened in some kind of way, or maybe Atlas hit the moon and knocked it off its course. I don't know. But I know the moon is not supposed to be going backwards across the sky. No, that's not normal. Okay? So, keep your head on a swivel, because something smells bad. All right, anyway, that's it. Have a good evening.
Oh,
Bye.
fuck off. You're so stupid. You're so stupid you don't even know you're stupid.
Alrighty, folks. Morning Coffee 241. And RFK, as you now probably know, has fired a leftist demagogue that was in the NIH. But what I wanted to touch on in that regard is the fact that the left is trying to claim that this leftist ideologue was somehow a whistleblower. No, sorry, leftist media. This person was not a whistleblower. This person was a leftist ideologue that wanted to kill us all with mRNA technology. That's who she was. She was not a whistleblower by any stretch. Now, I know she's trying to get whistleblower status. That's what I heard. The problem is, though, is that she's not typically a whistleblower. She was part of the lockstep, kill them all, let God sort them out club, and that's the truth. And that's exactly who she was. She was not a whistleblower.
Yeah, that's almost as dumb as when he said men have cervixes. It's almost as dumb. Or almost as dumb as the time when he said that when you make a woman have an orgasm, they drop an egg. Or whenever you pop a woman's cherry, she drops an egg. No, that happens with her cycle, you dumb son of a bitch.
Are people that try to expose the dangers of a thing. That is a whistleblower. Was she exposing the dangers of
Lady
mRNA technology?
Starfire.
Was she exposing the dangers of vaccines? No. So is she a whistleblower? No. No, she's not.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lady Starfire. I hope you get to feeling better. And let's put some hearts in the chat for her.
Are people that expose danger to a thing that is already out there. Well, she didn't do that. She was in lockstep with Anthony Fauci and Bill Gates and all the other people that want to use mRNA technology to kill us all. And she was totally in lockstep with that. She was totally okay with that ideology. And so she is not, by definition, a whistleblower, in my humble opinion. Sorry about your luck. And that's what I wanted to point out in this video, because the leftists are trying to use terminology that we use in order to try to put a spin on things. No, make no mistake. This woman was a leftist ideologue. All right? Make no mistake of that, because they're trying to claim this woman was a whistleblower. No, she was not. Absolutely fucking not. And shame on the leftist media for trying to use words that do not apply to this person. Once again, this person was a leftist ideologue.
How about some citations on that? Citation needed. Article. Who you heard it from. Did you make it up in your own head? What? What?
With Bill Gates, Anthony Fauci, and all the other depopulation people that want to use mRNA technology.
Hey, Maggie doll.
She was totally in lockstep. No, she is not a whistleblower by any stretch of the imagination. She was not speaking out against the vaccines. No, she was not. She was in favor of the vaccines. But see, they're trying to use this term whistleblower to give her, and she applied for whistleblower status, but she's not going to, because she wasn't the one speaking out against the vaccines. She was totally okay with them. So I just wanted to address that, because that may, using that word whistleblower, could probably deceive some people into thinking that she was.
That's another thing that really kind of grinds my gears. How the hell can he consider himself a conservative, a true conservative, and be on all the social programs? Kind of makes you a socialist, socialista.
a patriotic American. No, far from it. She was far from it. She was a leftist ideologue. Okay, she was far from a patriotic American. So, I just wanted to touch on
Yeah,
that real
she
quick and clear
really
up on that
missed out
because
on that one.
that's messed up. All right, that's going to.
She did. She really missed out. She could have had all the food stamps, Medicaid, and welfare she could ever desire. She fucked it all up.
Going to do it for me. Y'all have a pleasant day and better tomorrow.
Oh,
Bye.
fuck off. Fuck off, Von Helton. Fuck off, Corky. Well, I hope that you enjoyed my little presentation this morning. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I'll see you sometime this afternoon. Bye. Peace.